Welcome to another College Cost Chat, where I do my best to take my over 10 years worth of financial aid experience and fit it into short, informative videos to help people prepare for the cost of getting an education after high school. Here are my month of February tips for soon-to-be graduating high school seniors planning on going to college in the upcoming academic year. I'm going to go over what you should have done up to this point and what you should focus on in the month of February to prepare for the cost of going to college. First off, what you should have done already. My background is in financial aid, so I'm a bit biased, but in my opinion, the most important thing you should have done already is complete your FAFSA if you are interested in additional financial aid to help cover the cost of going to college. I've got a separate video just about the FAFSA and all the financial aid that you can get from it. So you can check that video out for more details. But the short of it is you want to do a FAFSA if you want to use any federal financial aid. And also, a lot of colleges use the FAFSA information to award financial aid of their own as well. So it's not just federal aid, federal loans, Pell Grant, SEOG, work study that you get from doing a FAFSA. You can also get financial aid from a college that uses that FAFSA information to decide who they want to give their own financial aid to. So hopefully you've done the FAFSA by now, and if you have not, do it like yesterday. That leads me to my next point. State financial aid. Many states also have their own financial aid programs as well, and they too tend to use FAFSA information when deciding on their own awarding process. So you want to check for state FAFSA deadlines as well. Then there's the CSS profile. Some colleges, typically private schools, use the CSS profile to award their own financial aid as well. So depending on the college you apply to, you may want to complete a CSS profile as well. Then there's additional scholarships. Hopefully by now you have exhausted all options and will continue to exhaust all options when looking for additional scholarships, free money to help cover the cost of college. I've got another video just about scholarships in detail, so if you need more help or information with that, check out that video. And with all that out the way, here are my tips for the month of February. February is the month of Valentine's Day, which is a time for love and appreciation, and colleges are sending out their own versions of love letters in February to attract students that they want to attend their institutions. In the month of February is when colleges begin to send out their award letters, sometimes called financial aid offers or financial aid packages. These are all different names, but they all do the same thing. They show students what financial aid they will get if they attend a particular college. If it's the month of February and you haven't gotten an award letter by now from a school you've been accepted to, now is the time to reach out to them and see if there's anything else on your end that you need to take care of. The award letter should include the following: merit-based financial aid from the admissions process. This would include any financial aid that results from grades or standardized testing scores or admission scholarship essays. If you've completed a FAFSA, you'll also see any federal financial aid you're eligible for. And you should also see any other institutional financial aid that the college may offer for participating in sports or an honors program or maybe even band or a music program on campus. The only thing that might not be on there this early are any other external scholarships or tuition benefits that the school just might not be aware of yet. And again, if you think anything is missing from this award letter, now is the time to reach out to the college and see what's up. And if you're being told you're going to get an award that you do not see on the award letter, you need to get that in writing. I can't tell you how many times I've seen a student surprised that the bill they got at the beginning of a semester is more than they expected because they were expecting an award that they nor the school seem to have any record of, so they don't get it. This is really important. If a financial aid award is not in writing, either on the award letter, on your acceptance letter, or from an email from an authorized representative of the school, then it's not guaranteed. So all that is what you should have done up until this point. If you haven't done anything that I've listed by now, there's no better time than right now to take care of it. Here's what you need to focus on going forward in the month of February. Around February, or as early as the award letters go out, is when you should be going through this award letter information to find out exactly how much financial aid will be deducted from the cost of going to a particular college. Which brings me to another point. You need to know how much the college is going to cost before you factor in any financial aid. To do this, you want to check out the actual websites of the colleges you are considering to find their estimated cost to attend for the year. On the award letters, you're going to see something called the cost of attendance, which, despite what it sounds like, is not the actual cost to attend the college. The cost of attendance is actually an estimate figure that factors in tuition and fees, housing, meal plan, books and supplies, transportation costs, personal expenses, loan fees. It's both an estimate of what you're going to be billed for and other things that you won't be billed for by the college, but are part of the expense of going to college. And so the cost of attendance is typically much more than the actual bill you're going to get. So that's why I wouldn't use it for an estimate to determine how much you're going to pay out of pocket. In order to give students a more accurate idea of what they're going to pay out of pocket, colleges and universities tend to have a cost estimator or a cost calculator somewhere on their website, usually on the Financial Aid Office webpage or the Bursar webpage. Bursar just being a fancy word for billing office. Some college cost estimators are easy to use, others are more complicated. So if you need any help navigating one, I suggest reaching out to the school. But if they're no help or if they are AI automated and you want to talk to a real person, just reach out to me and I will help you figure out how to use it. Once you have a working estimate from a cost calculator or cost estimator on a college's website, that's when you want to subtract any applicable financial aid, excluding federal work study. More on that in my video about work study. If you take the estimated cost of the college and subtract the financial aid award from that, you're going to get the actual out-of-pocket annual cost to attend that college for the upcoming academic year. Lastly, you want to always ask for any other opportunities for additional financial aid. The worst they can say is no. I wouldn't count on it per se, but it never hurts to ask. If you need more hands-on guidance than I can provide in my short videos that I post online, please head over to my website, collegecostconsultant.com. There you can find more information about me and what I do, as well as sign up for one of our information sessions or book a one-on-one consultation. Signing up is easy. You pick the service, date, and time that's best for you. Provide some basic information about yourself so I know how best I can help you. And then we'll see each other digitally on Zoom where I will do the best I can to help you prepare for the cost of going to college. My services are donation-based, so you only pay what you want if you can, and only if you feel the information and the services I provide are worth it to you. You can also follow and subscribe to my Instagram and YouTube pages where I post most of my content and ask your college cost questions there. Man, that's about it. I'm Ian Davis for collegecostconsultant.com, and I'm looking forward to helping you figure out the cost of college and how best you can afford it. Later.